Tensions in the Middle East are reaching a dangerous new peak. In a dramatic escalation, major strikes have reportedly taken out key Iranian-linked leaders while Hezbollah launches fresh attacks on Israel. What does this mean for the region, and could this spiral into a wider war? Stay with us as we break down the latest battlefield developments and what they could signal for the future. In the latest round of hostilities, targeted strikes have reportedly eliminated several high-ranking figures connected to Iran's military or allied networks. While exact identities and locations are still being confirmed, early reports suggest these strikes were highly coordinated and aimed at weakening command structures tied to regional operations. At the same time, Hezbollah has intensified its military actions against Israel. Rockets and drones have reportedly been launched across the border, triggering air raid sirens and defensive responses. Israel, in turn, has responded with airstrikes targeting Hezbollah positions, particularly in southern Lebanon. The situation is rapidly evolving. Both sides appear to be engaging in a cycle of retaliation, raising concerns about miscalculation. Civilians in border areas are facing increasing risks, with evacuations and heightened military presence becoming the new normal. Military analysts note that the precision and timing of these strikes suggest a deliberate attempt to disrupt leadership and operational planning. Meanwhile, Hezbollah's response indicates it is willing to escalate rather than de-escalate, at least in the short term. To understand the significance of these developments, it's important to look at the broader context. Iran has long been a key player in the region, supporting various armed groups as part of its strategic influence. Hezbollah, based in Lebanon, is one of the most prominent of these groups and has a history of conflict with Israel. The relationship between Iran and Hezbollah is both ideological and strategic. Iran provides funding, training, and weapons, while Hezbollah acts as a powerful regional ally capable of projecting influence near Israel's borders. Tensions between Israel and Iran have been building for years, often playing out through indirect confrontations. These include cyber attacks, covert operations, and strikes targeting military infrastructure. However, recent events suggest a shift toward more direct and visible confrontations. Hezbollah's involvement adds another layer of complexity. Unlike isolated militant groups, Hezbollah is deeply embedded in Lebanon's political and social fabric. Any escalation involving Hezbollah risks drawing Lebanon more directly into the conflict, which could destabilize the country further. Historically, conflicts in this region have had far-reaching consequences. Previous escalations have led to broader regional tensions, affecting global energy markets, international diplomacy, and humanitarian conditions. What we're witnessing now could mark a turning point. The targeted strikes against key figures linked to Iran suggest a strategy aimed at weakening leadership and disrupting coordination across allied networks. If successful, this could temporarily reduce operational effectiveness, but it could also provoke stronger retaliation. Hezbollah's response indicates that deterrence may not be working as intended. Instead of backing down, the group appears to be escalating, possibly to demonstrate strength or solidarity with its allies. This raises the risk of a prolonged conflict along Israel's northern border. One major concern is the potential for miscalculation. In such a volatile environment, even a single misstep could trigger a broader confrontation involving multiple countries. Regional powers are closely watching, and any escalation could draw in additional actors. From a geopolitical perspective, this situation could impact global stability. The Middle East remains a critical region for energy supplies, and any disruption could have economic consequences worldwide. Additionally, increased tensions could complicate diplomatic efforts and shift international alliances. For civilians, the implications are immediate and serious. Increased military activity often leads to displacement, infrastructure damage, and humanitarian challenges. The longer the conflict continues, the greater the human cost. Another key question is whether this escalation is temporary or part of a larger shift in strategy. If both sides continue to engage in direct and high-impact actions, the region could be entering a new phase of conflict, one that is more intense and less predictable than before. As the situation continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the stakes are incredibly high. What happens next could shape the future of the region and have ripple effects across the world. We'll continue to monitor developments and bring you the latest updates with clear, unbiased analysis. If you want to stay informed on critical global events like this, Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next update. Stay informed, stay aware, and we'll see you in the next report.